think that a ceasefire is imminent? Do you think it's the best way forward? And how can Israel rely on external powers to enforce a ceasefire, which would prevent Hezbollah rearming and becoming a threat once again?
I think there are a couple of things important here. One is that it is a win for Israel and it should take it because, let's face it, what are the options? Does it intend to stay in southern Lebanon forever and become an invader? Right now, it is being seen as an entity that has weakened Hezbollah, so it's achieved its military goal. And by the looks of it, even managed to push them south of Litani, which has been the goal, Israeli goal for a very long time. So it's a victory. Of course, the challenge is whether this is going to be sustainable or not. And as far as we know right now, your previous guest said the deal has not been made public yet. But whatever has been reported, that suggests that Israel is actually looking at some sort of security guarantees, which apparently includes a U.S. oversight team. We don't know whether and how this team would be involved on the ground, but some sort of eyes on the ground. The French are going to be involved, and there are other clauses such as if the Lebanese army is unable to keep Hezbollah away from the south, then Israel retains the right to attack Hezbollah. So these are a lot of guarantees. And in that sense, Israel is not banking on an external entity. We still don't know whether all of this would be agreed upon by Lebanon or not. But at the moment, Hezbollah is so to say, it is weaker. So this may come to pass.
Hezbollah might be weakened, Anchal, but it will seek to rearm. It's not out of the game completely. It will seek to rearm. What does that mean? Not just for Israelis, but for people inside Lebanon. Might we imagine that Hezbollah will seek retribution for what it sees as a lack of loyalty inside Lebanon?
I think that Hezbollah has been in quite a weak position and internally for quite a long time. So I don't think if it will be retribution that it seeks, because in a way from the beginning, it has been trying to give a message to the Lebanese people that it's not the aggressor in this case. It's played a really clever game. It has hit Israel, but not but strong enough to keep the people in the north out of their homes, but not strong enough for it to be sort of seen as an aggressor. It was more like a moral stand to help the Palestinians who were being attacked in Gaza, in the Gaza conflict, but kind of appearing, at least to the Lebanese here, that it's not the aggressor. So I don't think it's going to be seeking retribution, but you're right, it may seek to rearm. But we've got to remember that Hezbollah, the group, seeks its support from the Shiite community, and we don't know how this is going to develop as time goes by. And I think the key factor here is not going to be even the Shias in Lebanon, but what and how Iran chooses to take this forward. We've seen in this over the last year that Iranians have not backed the Palestinians. They have not even backed Hezbollah in the sense that they haven't gone out of the way. They've prioritized their own safety. But as long as they've got this whole, they've got to keep fighting Israel for the Palestinian cause is what they claim they're doing, there is a problem that's going to be there. And we need to see how it backs Hezbollah. We don't know how these things are going to develop.